Hello and welcome everyone to the second test, England versus West Indies, day 2 here, and West Indies are currently 329 for 5, and we'll get straight to the action. We've played 80 overs, and let's have a quick look at Stokes' stats for today in this innings quickly. As he comes into ball, you can see here comes the ball from Stokes. Oh, very nice ball from Stokes. Very close. And really just putting the pressure into West Indies side. They do only have a trail of 87. England would love to get 5 wickets. West Indies would love to close, but here comes the ball from Stokes. Just left. Goes through to the wicket keeper. And Stu Broad very nicely is here in the commentary box at Trent Bridge. He has his own end here, and here comes the next ball from Stokes, and it's hit, but it goes straight to the fielder. We're getting closer to the end of the second day here. As we see Pennington decide to give the ball just a little bit of a clean. Oh, and Ben Stokes drops the ball before his ball. Here comes his 4 for the over. And that should be boundary. Yes, it will be. It's boundary for De Silva. He moves up to 22. West Indies are 333 for 5. Yeah, we watched the shot, and tries to drive it, and there's no fielders there. West Indies had it yesterday where there was fielders on the boundary, but they didn't have the fielders there, and a bit unfortunate. Here comes the ball from Stokes. It's hit. They're going to run here, and they will get 1. And Older now will bat. He's facing here. De Silva moves up to 23 runs off 22. Holders on 16 from 60. Here comes Stokes. Final ball of the over. We'll have a look at his stats after this, and it will be just 1. Holder moves up to 17. And now it gives us a chance to look at Ben Stokes' bowling stats. 11 overs, 56 runs, and 1 wicket. Atkinson will come now. It's about 14.5 overs. And he got 1 wicket, and left West Indies for 66 runs. Current time is 6:22 here. Here's the ball from Atkinson. Defensive shot. They look like they wanted to run, but good decision to stay back in the end. Just a reminder, there is action from the BFL tonight. If you don't know what that is, it's a Roblox Football League. I don't believe any games are going to be live streamed tonight. However, we will have a podcast reviewing all these games. At the end, that is a lovely hit from West Indies. It won't go to the boundary though. Will be 1. Holder moves up to 18, and De Silva will bat. Right then, here comes the ball from Stokes, and 2 men dive for it. One of them gets to it, and it's a dot ball. Well, Atkinson awaits to bowl. Let's bring you the yep, that security guard just being told to move, that's why we got that pause. Ball from Atkinson. It's hit, and goes straight to a field. There should just be 1. Which it is. De Silva moves up to 24. And hold the ball about. Let's bring you all the games for Division 2 then while we wait for the next ball. Brentford versus Amsterdam, Billericay versus Everton, Manchester versus Torquay, and Copenhagen versus Spen Valley. Those games all kick off at 7 PM, so in 35 minutes time. Here comes the ball from Atkinson. They should, and I'm about to say, unless there was a fielder there, they might not have gone to the boundary, but it will go to boundary. West Indies go to 341 now. And Holder will move up to 22. Let's bring you all the games from Division 1 then on the final day. Richmond versus Oakford, Milan versus Seattle, Crusaders versus Southend, and Wanderers versus Highfield. Here we go then, here comes the ball from Atkinson. And just left through, and we played 82 overs. And De Silva with the next batter. Well, here we'll move on to face him. Some more dates for you to mark in your calendar this weekend in the BFL. Tomorrow, it's playoff matches. Division 2-3 playoff at 7 PM. We'll find out those teams playing hopefully at the end of tonight. And also, it's a mystery opponent versus Copenhagen. That will be decided tonight. And Division 1-2 relegation playoff. And on Sunday at 8 PM, it's the Season 6 BFL Cup final. And just some breaking news for you. Copenhagen versus Spen Valley has been moved to De Meer Stadium. Here's the ball from Stokes. And it's a low shot that's played. It's 2.1. Take that back because it's a wide. So it's an extra for it's a one that could go to the boundary. It's racing. It should get there. Yes, it does. It's a boundary for West Indies. Now, well in your pocket, that young man. Boundaries then in this one. 54s and 1-6. Let's watch this then. Stokes with the ball, just being careful or he's bowling on it. I mean, it looks like a fielder can get to it, but I think it's Wokes who chases after it, but he can't get there. Ball from Stokes, left, and it goes through. 82.2 overs gone. Oh, Stokes gets there. Good pressure then put on by England, and it was hit, and Stokes was ready there with her to catch it. And well, I'd like to see a replay of this because it looked very nice. Oh, Smith has to dive to get there. Very nice bowling from Stokes here. And with a smile on his face, he looks very happy. And 82.5 overs gone. Clock is currently pointing at the 29. It's 6:29 PM locally here at Trent Bridge, as this second day comes to a close here, and it's going a lot less slower than it was last time out. It was only 3 days. And De Silva, I believe, wants some new batting gloves here. We've got an umpire running out. His landing has a bit wrong. And there we go, new ball. Yep, we all know you got a new shiny ball. Looks like he's showing off to everyone. Look at my new ball. Atkinson will take the ball for England. Let's see what magic he can try and come up with at the end of the second day. Can England get a wicket or two in the last 10 minutes really? Ball from Atkinson. And the thing was, he went to Stokes, and West Indies looked like they maybe should try a runner, but they didn't in the end. Some news: Crusaders versus Southend has been moved to Mill Farm. If you're wondering, if you're keeping up with the BFL news. Here comes the Atkinson. 1 wicket already. Oh, wow, it's hit quite high. Well, luckily, no one was there. I mean, if someone was there, they may have been in really bad trouble. Yeah, and they're able to run during that as well. Showing no fear. Oh, very close. The silver nearly edged it and he went to one of the slips, but lucky for him they didn't catch it. Ball comes in, yeah, that's nicely done. Should race to the boundary. Oh, I didn't realise a fielder was there, but went past the fielder anyways. West Indies are 351 now for 5. Stephen Mills up to 32. Yeah, watch this from Silver. He places the shot perfectly. It's a hard hit as well. All he can do can just watch that ball. But there was a fielder there. I'll see who it was. It was Pope who was actually there. He got one hand on it. It's booted the ball off where it was going. Oh, that was a very nice ball. And West Indies decided to stay. But yeah, Pope kind of put it off course just a little bit, but doesn't stop the ball going to the boundary. Right then, the silver. Ready to go now. Last ball of the over. And left. He won't be wide. And that is the end of this day's action. Well, Gus Atkinson said something, I don't know what he said. The lip readers will try and decipher that one. While the players go home, they get on ice. Or go to their hotels probably if you're a West Indies player. Just go have a rest before the third day of war begins tomorrow. We'll bring you the scorecard in just a second when it shows up. The West Indies batters, well, the two West Indies batter getting a clap in. And the England team are going. It's ended 351-5 here in the Stumps on the second test day 2. And a very interesting day of cricket. As Ben Stokes here will lead his team into the dressing room, the number 55 for England. Let's bring in the scorecard then for you. England were all out for 416 yesterday. West Indies got to 351 for 5. It was Kevin Hodge who just got one less than Ollie Pope yesterday on 120. De Silva finished 32 not out. Afanze also got 82. Braithwaite was 2 away from his 50. He got 48. West Indies end the day by trailing by 65 runs. Well, let's bring you a little bit of the day recap for you. As I put Ollie Pope on the board, 121 yesterday. This is the late cut. West Indies batters came out. Stokes, Pope, Wood, Atkinson, Wokes, all trying to get them out. Some very interesting hitting from West Indies, able to get a lot of fours just with a 1-6 today. Last delivery was the fastest over ball today, the fastest, 97.1 mile an hour today. What a fast ball it was. First wicket fell. West Indies were 53 for 1 after it was caught. Another one caught at silly point, 78 for 2. Where West Indies, they trailed by 338 at that point. Bring on the wickets, another catch we should say, 84 for 3, and West Indies trailed by 332. England players got applauded as they went to lunch. West Indies knew they still had some fight, and they did, hitting boundaries and more. England fans having conversations, and nearly they got 1 wicket. Some lovely shots played by West Indies until it was England's really fast bowling that nearly caught them out. One of the balls actually hitting the batter in the head, but he kept on. And he was absolutely loving life. That was the batter who got 120 today, and they got their big partnership. Stokes though, with a good ball, and West Indies went 259 for 4. They trailed by 157. Hodges up to bat, and Hodges decided, let's have a little celebration. He got, he was very, very happy, jumping around. He was so happy to get his ton and his 100. And we saw Wood come for a ball. Fell over. Looked a little bit frustrated. He was going to collect his glasses, and then Wokes decided, let's have another one, shall we? Celebrated. And it was frustration for West Indies as another batter went off. It was Hodge, who got 121 less than Ollie Pope yesterday. Well, that was it, and that is it from our coverage. Don't worry, there is still more sporting action, not here on FT Sport, but there will be more. Cricket action continues here tomorrow. Hopefully it hasn't ended by the time we decide to go live, and we will see what happens at a later date. Until next time, goodbye.